Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about a very special national day. That's right.
Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. I work with my angels and guides to assist my clients in many areas of their lives, to bring them special messages from loved ones who have passed, to dialogue with their angels for guidance into their own situation, or to assist them with their own psychic abilities. If you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment.
That's right. Today we are talking about National Best Friends Day. And best friends come to us in so many different ways. Sometimes we've had best friends that we've had for years and years and years and years, since we were kids. Sometimes we have best friends that we've just met. And sometimes we have people that just kind of come into our lives and are best friends for a period of time. And then for whatever reason, the friendship dissolves and it's like, oh, it's all over now. And friends can really help us cope with life. And a lot of times it's like unexpectedly. They come in your life, they help you cope through something, and maybe it's something that they've gone through, and then you're kind of like, now the friendship's over, now it's dissolved, and now it's all over, and it's like, wow, this is so interesting or so different, things that I really didn't think I would be able to handle before I was able to handle with their friendship. And I will say that kind of best friends can help us kind of in a lot of different ways. One of the things that I think is really interesting is a lot of times best friends, when we first have that like click with someone else, usually that means that that person came in from a past life. And usually if they weren't a best friend in a past life, they could be a sibling or someone who was really, really close to you that really helped or assisted you with a lot of different things. And so a lot of times we have like this instant connection, like almost like, oh my gosh, I just met her 3 weeks ago and she's like my best friend or my sister, kind of like feeling two things. Sometimes you'll meet a friend and it's like just that instant connection and you're like, wow, I didn't think I'd really, hit it off with them. And now like we're best friends and we talk every day and we text and we laugh and we giggle. Those are the really fun parts of it. But a lot of those relationships really stem into past lives. Past lives can be very interesting, especially when you're dealing with this kind of energy, that kind of connection. I will say a lot of times it's interesting because you don't really put that energy in there going like, oh, let me go make a best friend in this life that was a friend of mine in a past life, or a sister or a sibling or a close person to me in a past life. And that's kind of a really interesting aspect for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't think about that. It's like you have this instant connection with them, but you don't know why you have an instant connection with them. Usually it's past life related. I have had the great benefit and blessing to have people in my life that have shown me like, this is my best friend and I just met them. And it's like, oh, she was your sister in a past life. And they're like, oh my gosh, they're so excited. Or I had one a couple of months ago and two ladies had met and they both had almost the same dog. I mean, they looked almost the same, and they'd only known each other for like 3 months, but they were already best friends and talked to each other all the time. And they came from different walks of life and different aspects in their life, but they were able to kind of really come together and work through a lot of stuff together, even in 3 months, really kind of be a benefit to each other and really help and support each other. That's kind of the stuff that's really fun when you're working through past life information, when you're dealing with stuff. Now, sometimes if your best friend kind of acts like your mom, maybe you'll think about it a little bit differently, and maybe they were your mom in a past life or your father in a past life. So it's one of those, that's kind of the crazy fun part of kind of like learning about your past lives and how you connect with those people in this life. And a lot of times you have that information, it's there, but a lot of times you're kind of like, oh, no, I must be wrong. I'm not right with this. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, she can't be my sister. She can't be this person or whatever it is. That's the fun part. That is the really, really fun part of kind of allowing this to come forward. I'm trying to grab them. Okay, so let's do some angel cards and get us a little bit more information about National Best Friends Day. So the first one that's coming forward is blessings. They are a blessing. When you have someone coming forward in your life as a best friend, it is not only a blessing for you, it should be a blessing for them as well. It should be a relationship equal sign all the way across the board. You should be willing to help them and support them as much as they help and support you. This is all about forgiveness. Sometimes friends can be something that's a little bit more harsh. Sometimes we can be really mean to our best friends because it's almost like we know that they're going to keep coming back. We know that they love us and they're not going to kind of do us wrong or anything else. We kind of know that we can support on their energy. This one is playfulness. And this one is all about kind of like knowing that we can have fun with somebody else and kind of just do something crazy and weird. Maybe have lunches all the time or go do mani-pedis together or just sit and talk and chat and kind of catch up. I had that benefit a couple of hours ago. I reconnected to an old friend of mine and it was just amazing to just chat and talk to someone who kind of knows the history and kind of without like having to explain, well, this happened in this and it's like, oh my gosh, it's kind of a great way to kind of reconnect, not only for her, but for me as well. That's the fun part. Miracles. Friends are always miracles because they do such amazing things. They can help us heal through traumas and dramas and help us with our kids, help us with our spouses, help us with work, help us kind of give us a better insight or better knowledge about what's going on in and around us. And that's the fun part of it. So I thank you so much for joining me today. And I know that we'll be talking again soon.